Welcome to This Explainer. If you've ever found yourself totally baffled by dating dynamics, wondering, okay, what did that look actually mean? Well, you are in the exact right place. Today, we're diving deep into the true psychological blueprint of romantic interest. We're going to break down 6 highly specific psychology-backed signs of attraction to uncover what is really happening right beneath the surface.
Let's kick things off with the ultimate dating dilemma. Is she just being friendly, or is she actually testing your emotional intelligence? I mean, we've all been there, right? You're overanalyzing a brief interaction, wondering, was that smile just a polite habit, or is this the start of a much deeper evaluation to see if I can handle her depth?
And this is where psychology totally flips the script on true flirting. It's not just a simple social courtesy or someone just being nice. Actually, it's an advanced cognitive stress test. It's a series of complex cognitive patterns. She isn't just making small talk. She's running this subconscious diagnostic to see if your minds operate on the exact same wavelength.
To get to the bottom of this, we're going to cover 6 phases: the friendly or flirting dilemma, decoding high emotional sensitivity, testing your cognitive flexibility, the power of psychological safety, escaping the dating loop, and finally, asking, can you handle the depth?
Number 1, the friendly or flirting dilemma. Moving into number 2, decoding high emotional sensitivity.
Okay, so our first major sign is what we call high interpersonal sensitivity. This means she isn't just passively listening to your stories. No, she's picking up on your micro behaviors. The slight shift in your posture, that subtle change in your tone of voice, the stuff you don't even explicitly say out loud. And what's really fascinating here is that she intentionally uses these tiny, almost invisible details to build a much deeper, more grounded connection with you.
Now check out this stark contrast in her energy levels. Imagine she's in a crowded room. Standard social interactions might absolutely exhaust her. But then she locks into a conversation with you, and boom, it's like plugging straight into a power source. That incredibly selective energy allocation, that is a massive, scientifically backed signal of attraction.
Number 3, testing your cognitive flexibility.
This brings us to sign number 2, associative integration. Honestly, this is a brilliant way she tests your mental agility and creativity. Say you bring up 2 totally random, unrelated topics. She doesn't just politely nod along, she actually weaves them together into a brand new, playful insight. It's literally a psychological ping-pong match, and she wants to see if you can volley those complex associative ideas right back to her.
And that leads perfectly into the 4th sign, challenging your traditions or opinions. Now, at first, this might feel a bit combative, but she's not doing it to be rude or argumentative. It's actually a playful search for a cognitive equal. She's matching her intense curiosity against yours. She wants to see your cognitive flexibility in real time. Basically, can you defend your ideas, adapt to new info, and keep the conversation growing, or do you just get defensive?
Let's just pause for a second to look at how this escalates. It's a very clear progression. It starts with her observing your microbehaviors. Then she's making mental connections, then shifting her energy allocation entirely to you, and finally actively testing your cognitive flexibility. It's a highly structured, totally intentional psychological progression.
Number 4, the power of psychological safety.
So sign number 5 is all about the creation of psychological safety. This is where she finally drops the facade and is completely authentic. It's a monumental shift. It means she feels secure enough to be exactly who she is around you, with zero filters. And she does this even if those exact same traits make her feel completely out of place or misunderstood in other social groups. She's showing you her truest self because, well, you've successfully passed those earlier cognitive tests.
A huge part of this is how she leverages physical proximity in this profound shared silence to gauge if you're truly operating on her frequency. Think about it. How rare is it to just sit in total, unbroken silence with someone and not feel that agonizing, sweaty-palmed urge to fill the air with comments about the weather? That comfortable, shared silence is a hallmark of high emotional attunement. It speaks volumes about the deep comfort she feels in your presence.
Number 5, escaping the dating loop.
The 6th and final sign is meta-awareness. This is a super high-level emotional intelligence trait where she recognizes the normal game and absolutely refuses to play it. She sees the standard dating loop for exactly what it is: the repetitive questions, the carefully curated personas, the surface-level small talk, and she has the meta-awareness to just bypass the whole shebang. She's actively choosing to skip the routine for a shot at something genuinely real with you. It's a very deliberate sequence. Step 1. She notices the surface-level loop. Step 2. She chooses to skip that superficial routine. And step 3, she builds a real, authentic connection with you. It is practically a conscious, step-by-step rebellion against superficiality.
And finally, number 6, can you handle the depth?
As our source material from MindPulse HQ points out, these complex patterns are specifically geared toward deep thinkers who value absolute truth over mere popularity. Honestly, these intense psychological signals aren't for everyone. If someone just wants easy, surface-level interactions, this level of cognitive testing and emotional attunement is probably going to feel pretty overwhelming. But if you're a deep thinker, this is the ultimate invitation. I'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. When you're presented with these profound signs of attraction, do you actually want the truth and depth she's offering? It's one thing to recognize when someone is highly attuned to you, testing your cognitive flexibility, and offering you true psychological safety. It's quite another thing entirely to step up and meet them there. So, are you a deep thinker ready for something real, or are you just stuck in the loop? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. I hope this helps you decode that hidden psychological blueprint the next time you're out there.